go to this. Now, this is pretty interesting. This is from Wired.com. And we always talk about on this show, often anyway, how the surveillance state works and how we're always being watched, right? Like, don't ever assume that you're not being watched, because you're always being watched, right? With everybody with their damn Ring doorbells and all this other crap going on. Everybody's always got eyeballs on you. And then not only that, those things are connected to central servers, which the police are tapping into. So yeah, you're always being watched. In any case, check this out. How underground fiber optics spy on humans moving above. Yep, that's right. So let's see. So when last spring's lockdown quieted the Penn State campus and surrounding town of State College, a jury-rigged instrument was listening. A team of researchers from the university had tapped into an underground telecom fiber optic cable, which runs 2.5 miles across campus, and turned it into a kind of scientific surveillance device. By shining a laser through the fiber optics, the scientists could detect vibrations from above ground thanks to the way the cable ever so slightly deformed. As a car rolled across the subterranean cable or a person walked by, the ground would transmit their unique seismic signature. So without visually surveilling the surface, scientists could paint a detailed portrait of how a once bustling community ground to a halt and slowly came back to life as the lockdown eased. Now, this is where it gets creepy. They could tell, for instance, that foot traffic on campus almost disappeared in April following the onset of lockdowns and stayed gone through June. But after initially declining, vehicle traffic began to pick up. You can see people walking is still very minimal compared to the normal days, but the vehicle traffic actually is almost back to normal, says Penn State seismologist Taeyeon Zhu, lead author of the new paper describing the work in the journal The Seismic Record. This fiber optic cable actually can distinguish such a subtle signal. So they're able to tell who's walking above them without any kind of cameras or anything. It's just the seismic data through these fiber optic cables underground, right? So think about this in terms of like a surveillance state. We always talk about cameras and, recording devices and things like this. But you better damn well believe that the people that are interested in surveillance as a profession already know about crap like this, and who knows how long they've been doing these types of things, right? So just one more thing, like when you think you're not being watched, you are being watched. It's just a